Today's video is all about trucks and real estate. So it's February 2nd. Can't believe it's February already. Anyways, still no snow on the ground, so it's a perfect day to go out and film, do some content for Ameritech, and then also I got a house to photograph, so it's going to be kind of a busy day. I alluded to this in a previous video. We're trying to hit our first $10,000 month by April. If we play our cards right, the jobs I have lined up right now, we may be able to do that sooner. I'm hoping so, but we will see what happens. So right now, we are headed to Riverton to go film some content for Ameritech. Our video last week that we did, it ended up getting like 30,000, 33,000 views. So not bad, but it's still not touching that 800,000 view video that we made a few months back. So we're trying to repeat some of those things to create that content that goes viral, but also just trying to showcase what they do and hit the local scene as well, because most of their clients are going to come from the local scene. So viral videos are good, but for Ameritech, most of what they do is within Wyoming and the surrounding areas. So we want to make sure that we're creating content that actually moves the needle for them. On top of that, I have some invoicing to do. I have some editing to do. I have that retainer with Timber Ridge Realty, so I have to get content out for them today because that retainer starts today. So it's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy week. We got 3 houses this week lined up so far and a bunch of other content to create, but I'm excited to take you along for the ride. And here is to the first week of February, chasing that $10,000 a month. So let's see what we can do. All right, we are at Ameritech. So right now I gotta drop off some gear and then we're gonna see what they got going on. I know they just got a DJI Pocket 3. So if anyone has done like videography for cars, the Pocket 3 you can actually attach to the back end of a vehicle and lock onto subjects, and so you can get really cool roller shots. So I'm hoping we can try it out today, but otherwise we're gonna try it out this week and get some really cool roller shots of some vehicles. So here we go. All right, we're here at Ameritech and we just got done with our first roller video. Check this out, this is our setup. So we got the DJI Pocket 3, the Move Max. I don't know what you want to call this, but it's basically a stabilizer. And now I'm going to show you guys some roller shots. Okay, so we're done at Ameritech. I'm pretty pumped with the way those videos turned out. Granted, we shoot in vertical. I'm doing a vlog in horizontal, so it may be a little pixelated. I'm not sure how the video actually turned out for horizontal, but most of the stuff we do is vertical video, so it's going to turn out perfectly for reels and things on social media, especially Instagram, YouTube Shorts, things like that. So super pumped with the way it turned out. The DJI Pocket Pro, I believe that's what it's called, with that stabilizer, it's literally like putting someone on the back of a vehicle and giving them a gimbal and an FX3 and saying, hey, shoot this. It's so much safer to do it this way. I never liked riding on the back of vehicles and doing that. So this is a game changer for shooting roller shots, and I think Ameritech's content is going to be stepped up another level. Now on the agenda, we are heading over to a house. We have about 30 minutes to get there, and once we get there, we're going to do photo, drone photo, exterior photos, interior photos, and then we got to get them edited today still. So a lot of editing this afternoon. Got to find some time to stop over at Timber Ridge, but overall it's a great start to the day. Had a lot of fun shooting content this morning with Ameritech, and this is why I love it. I love creating content for other businesses that's going to boost their brand and their business. Okay, we've already got the interior pictures done. I wasn't able to show you those because the owner is here and also the real estate agent, so I didn't want to put them on camera. But now I'm gonna get the drone photos going, get the exterior. We're out in the country, so. Okay, we are done at the house. Now it's time to head back to the home office. It's literally like half a mile away from where I was taking photos of, so I'm almost there. And then it's time to get editing. I need to get some lunch first though. I'm starving. So once I get lunch, I'll get everything downloaded from this morning, get the photos downloaded from just now, and just have a lot to edit. Got to go over to Timber Ridge in a little bit too. Got to drop off an invoice and make sure that we are on the same page when it comes to what we're going to post this week for their content. And then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. My wife's coming home after school, so we'll probably go for a walk or something. It's like 55 degrees again today, so just an insane winter. I don't get it, but I'll take it. It's great for doing this kind of work. So, and just like that, we're already home. So, all right, time to get to work. But first, lunch. Okay, it's like 3:30 right now. I gotta head to Timber Ridge Realty and drop off an invoice. And then I think I'm gonna make this a two-part video because I got some pretty fun stuff coming up tomorrow. We're making a reel and doing some photos of a $1.9 million property. So it's a bigger property. It's gonna be something that we're gonna add a little more flair to. So let's just make this a two-part video. But for now, I'm gonna call it a day after going to Timber Ridge Realty, and it's just gonna be editing and things like that. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Today we have a fun day. We are actually going to film and photograph a $1.9 million property. So we're heading over there at 9 a.m., but that's gonna be the next stop. Until then, I'm gonna go get some breakfast and then we're gonna get going. So let's have a good day. I'm at the property right now. It's got a ton of acreage with it, so that's why it's worth so much. It's kind of a cool setting. You got the red rocks behind me, horses on the property. So we already did the photos, so I'm not gonna show you my photo process again, but now I'm gonna go back and create a reel for this property. So I got the gimbal, I got the FX3, and we're gonna create a reel. So I will show you what that reel looks like here in a bit, but right now we're gonna start videoing. First things first, I gotta balance the gimbal. So we're gonna balance this now. And I'm by no means a pro at balancing a gimbal, but this is the process I use. So the goal for this video is basically to explain how much this house is and why it's worth that much. So the start of the video will go something like, this house is worth $1.9 million, and here's why. So it'll give people context of why it's priced the way it is, how much acreage it has, things like that. So I think it's fairly important when you have a house that's close to 2 million to give people the context of why it's worth that much. Otherwise, you get people that don't understand the real value of it. So we want to explain why it's worth that much. So now we turn our gimbal on and we'll start the calibration process. So DJI just came out with an RS5 gimbal. That is what we're looking at buying next. So right now we're gonna keep rolling with the Mini, but RS5 just came out. That's what we're looking at getting. All right, looks like we're balanced. Time to start filming. This is a little pro sales tip. If the owners have a pet, make sure you treat the pet nice. It's a little sales tip. Pet the animals. It helps build that relationship with the people that you're working with. So I'm all done filming this house.
I actually filmed it this summer as well, so I have a bunch of content from them. But since this house has been on the market for a little bit, we're trying to refresh the photos, things like that. So the agent had me do new photos, and then they're starting to advertise on social media. I'm running their social media right now. So we thought, let's get some reels going. This is a good house to start with. It's one of their highest listings right now. So if anyone's in the market for this house, 1.9 million, I know most of my followers probably that's a drop in the bucket, but I'm just kidding. 1.9 million is no joke. So I just want to be honest with you guys. I am self-taught when it comes to videography or photography. A lot of YouTube watching, things like that. But if you guys see something I'm doing and you have any tips or suggestions to make my life easier, especially when it comes to photography or videography, like I'm self-taught. That's the simplest way to put it. So I just know what I know, and I'm always looking to improve, always looking to get better. There's a lot of things I don't do the best, but one thing I do know how to do is pick up clients. And so whether or not I'm the best videographer out there or photographer, I know how to pick up clients, and I'm not afraid to put my work out there and let it be critiqued and just get it done. Because at the end of the day, perfectionism destroys any chance of momentum. And so I'm not a perfectionist. I like things nice, but I also know that the job just needs to get done sometimes. And so that's why I do it the way I do it. But if you see anything that I'm doing and you have suggestions to make my life easier or quicker or just better overall, I'm all ears. I do believe that critique and constructive criticism is very important for growth. So the next part of my day is I'm going to be going to my bank, putting in a deposit for the business. Payday is always nice, but right now I'm leaving everything in the business account, thinking of it as more of an investment than anything. So right now we're living off my wife's income when it comes to like our day-to-day bills and things like that. But I'll start taking draws as we start building the account up more and more. So I'm thinking every quarter I'll be taking a draw. And then from the bank, I'm gonna go over to Timber Ridge. We have a part of a video we need to record. And then on top of that, we gotta get some of our accounts. I need some access to our YouTube account so I can create thumbnails and things like that. Right now it lets me post videos, but it's not letting me modify it or do anything with the thumbnails. So not sure why I can post a video and not update the thumbnail, but that's where we are. So I'm gonna head over there after the bank. Back at the home office. So we're gonna end this video here. I hope you guys liked the content right now. I know the day in the life content can be fun, kind of boring sometimes, but this is the real life that I'm living right now. So a lot of real estate work, like I said, a lot of real estate photography and videography, and then some vehicles and truck content, stuff like that sprinkled in between. So if you guys like this, subscribe to my channel, share it, like it, comment what you want to see more of. I'd love some suggestions on the way the content's going and how you think I could do better, or what you want to learn through the process of me growing a business in 2026. So until next time, peace.